7th of December 2011, vlog. I forgot to do a vlog this morning because, well, I didn't have any dreams. I didn't remember my dreams. Maybe I just slept too deeply, because I slept pretty well, I think. Got up kind of late, maybe 12 or something, because I was up so late. Didn't get to sleep in bed until like 2:30, but, yeah, and the next thing I know, I guess I got excited about the day and just took off, so, whoops. But I couldn't have done it anyway. Well, actually, I could have. I could have plugged my computer at my camera in, but my camera battery was dead. Yeah, so I drove over. First thing was going to go to the post office and pick up this card and MP3 player that my mom sent me. And drove past this O'Reilly Auto Parts. No, I drove past the Safeway that I've been doing internet at. And I was like, ooh, let me get some of those $2 liters of 100% grapefruit. So I went in there, but now they're selling them for $3. And I was like, fuck it, I won't get it. So then I went over and I saw, oh wait, look, O'Reilly Auto Parts. So I was like, oh, maybe I should go over there and see if they could test my battery and see if it's under warranty or whatever. So I took my RV battery in there and it tested bad. She knew right away. She just hooked the thing up, it was bad. And yeah, like it would keep my computer charged for like an hour or something. I remember in Sacramento and stuff, and then maybe in Bellingham, I was able to use it a little bit, and then it suddenly like died like a month or two ago. And it could still charge my camera though, and my cell phone and stuff. Not that long, but I mean enough to keep it charged. But yeah, and I'm like, well, did I get it there? Yeah, you got it here. Well, do I have it under warranty? And she's like, oh, well, let's see. Well, the other one you got this one on warranty, and I didn't remember doing that. Maybe I did, but she's like, yeah, we can only warranty the first one. And she's like, and plus you're 4 days late. It expired 4 days ago. So I was like, oh man. But then she's like, oh wait, but look, it is under warranty. You get another one for free. And I was like, oh, wow, cool then. So I got another RV battery for free. So I rented a movie, man. I rented Friends with Benefits. So I'm going to watch that, movie night. I'm excited to be able to watch a movie, even though there's even like 20%, like 5 minutes left on my computer. I can just plug that sucker in. So it's cool, man. Yeah, I think the battery charge hooked up to the solar panel is only good for like a year. And then it goes bad because it's, I guess it stays trickle charged up all the way, or it's down too low before it trickle charges up or something. But yeah, those batteries die. But I mean, if I get them within a year, I guess I get new ones. So got a new battery, and then I was like, oh, let me ask her about, and then I got a fixed screw. It was the same screw for the battery to put on my car battery, so that I don't have to do the monkey wrench to adjust it every time to take the battery off my car, because every time I stop my car, I disconnect the battery. So I got just a fixed wrench for $8. So I just go, it's a lot faster that way. And a new screw. It's the same screw that goes on the battery. So then I was like, wait, how about the power steering? So I was like, hey, do you know if it's easy to put power steering fluid in or whatever? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, oh, could you look in? She offered I could look in your car and see where it is. Oh, cool. So she looked and she goes, oh, I think that's it. So then I looked at my manual in my car and it was like, oh yeah, that was it. So all I had to do, when I open up the license plate right next to the oil, I look over and there's this fluid thing, and I could see the levels, and it was below the lowest level. It was like an inch, half inch or an inch below the lowest point on the lowest, the low mark. And so I just got some more for $4.50, poured some in, maybe a half cup or a cup, up to the top part of the high level, got in my car and drove away, and all of a sudden my power steering's working again. Yay. So that was pretty cool. It was pretty easy. Should have done that a long time ago, but yeah, I'm glad that was easy. So then I drove down and to the post office, and I decided to go ahead and look at my brake levels. I think my brakes are kind of needing to get fixed too, because it's kind of like they're not working as well, and they go down farther. And I remember last time I had my brakes worked on, it was like 4 years ago. But and then yeah, my manual says you have to get the brake fluid refilled anyways after every 2 years. But I looked at the fluid level, which is right under my dash, and it was right up above the top mark. It's right up there. I have all the fluid I need, so that's cool. I guess when I have money next month or something, I'll have my brakes checked. But yeah, so then I picked up my card and my MP3 player, and then I drove all the way up to Mukilteo, which is the new gym. But I go in there, and the girl's like, I was like, yeah, travel pass. And she's like, $5. And I was like, $5 with my travel pass? She's like, yeah. And I was like, oh, that's weird. I didn't say anything. I was just like, well, is there internet around here? So I left. It was kind of a weird vibe when I got in there, though, because like all of the, like the parking lot was empty, and I went in there, and she was like, saw me, like jumped up, and like kind of seemed like there was nobody in there. I didn't actually look in the gym though, because there was this bug wall breaking, like separating it. So I don't know. Maybe she just didn't have any business, and she was pissed off and wanted to like start charging me. So I went into the Starbucks, and I was like, I called the next gym that's farther up north in Marysville, and they're like, yeah. You get a travel pass, but it expires after a month after you get it, and then you have to ask your home gym for a new one. And I'm like, well, that's weird. So then I called the gym above that, north of that, in Arlington, and the guy's like, yeah, the travel pass isn't good enough. You need a special booklet that they give you that you can do other gyms with. I'm like, all of a sudden this shit's getting weird. So then I called my main gym, Natoma, Sacramento. And they're like, what? No, the expiration of your travel pass is the date that's written on the pass. And I saw that the date was the same date as when when my gym membership expires. So I called the Marysville gym. The girl's like, oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, come in and I can give you a month membership, because I guess the people who own this one in Arlington are the same people. So I guess I get a month between this one and that one. So I'll just be here 2 weeks and then 2 weeks in the one up north. I didn't call the same lady back at that Mukilteo one and try to like challenge her on her thing that, oh, you have to pay $5. But if somebody else says that, I think I'm going to try and tell them like, no, I've been to like a whole bunch of them and that's not the policy. It says right here, you're supposed to give me 14 days. But I was calling Natomas and I'm like, well, because I told them that the one in Mukilteo didn't want to charge me. Or wanted to charge me, and I'm like, is there like a central office? She's like, yeah, maybe you can get them to call us. But I was like, is there a central office? Like an authority? Like a, and she's like, no, they're all owned by individual people. There's no, I was like, not even the original one, like in Venice Beach. It's like, no. So that's kind of sketchy. Like if somebody's like, no way, here, we don't honor travel pass. Just give you a little bit of a discount, $5. That'd be fucked up. So from now on, I'm going to call every single gym before I actually go there. So I don't go out of my way and drive all the way there and be like, for them to be like, no. But anyways, I have a pretty good record so far. I mean, out of all the gyms I've been to, only one of them tried to charge. But I think they're going against, but whatever. So yeah, I drove up here and I signed into the gym. And then I went up to the Starbucks, because I wanted to upload the video, because I went to a Starbucks after I went to the first Mukilteo, and I tried to upload my video from yesterday, and my big computer wouldn't connect at all, and my little computer couldn't upload it. Like it would just freeze every time I tried to hit upload. My little computer's like acting weird, been weird for the last like couple weeks or month. Like it takes up too much of the screen, more than the screen has. Like maybe the size of a screen for a notebook or a laptop, but not a netbook. I don't know what the deal with that is, like do I have a virus or something, but anyway, that couldn't do it. And then my big computer couldn't even connect to the internet. And that was the same thing as this other Starbucks that was in Mill Creek. Couldn't even connect to the internet. So it's weird. So I was like, well, this is weird. Why would it? Because it was the same exact thing. The little computer connected, but the big computer didn't. So I saw the number on the thing to call AT&T, which is the service provider for Starbucks. So I called AT&T, told him what was going on. She's like, well, then go here and give me this number. And that's the number, I guess, where she types in and sees exactly what Starbucks I'm using. And she's like, oh yeah, that Starbucks is having a problem with the internet. So I'm going to try and fix that. And so maybe like AT&T was changed something up with their server with Starbucks, which fucked up the internet with all the Starbucks and made it so that like Windows 7 computers couldn't connect. But the other Starbucks was connecting just fine. So the one in Bothell, which I used after Mill Creek. So hopefully it'll work tomorrow. If not, there's a library not so far away. The gym that I'm at now doesn't have internet, so which is kind of good because I was getting sucked in to working on the internet at that other gym. And now when I go to that gym, there's nothing to distract me. I just go there and I work out. That's all I do. And then I leave and then I go and work on the computer. It's like either or. And so there's not going to be any walking on the treadmill while I work out, which is the ultimate in multitasking. I mean, I get to work and just about as fast as if I'm not. And I'm exercising. I'm walking, So, but whatever. Yeah, so I didn't, like, So then I went over after that Starbucks here in Marysville. I went down and I rented that movie at Redbox. And I went into the gym. I worked out a little bit, but I didn't have that much time to work out. And then I was pretty much left 15 minutes before they closed at 10. I left at 9:45. So my whole day was just driving around and, you know. Oh, but after that Starbucks here in Marysville, I went over to the Starbucks Connection, or actually Safeway, even though there was a Starbucks in there, the Safeway, and sat down where there was no outlet, so I don't have any juice on my computer, and uploaded a video. Uploaded my vlog from yesterday. Took a long time, but I did it, and I was just fucking around on the internet. Like Facebook, somebody connected me. Somebody like hooked me up to my high school graduation page. So I saw all these people who I graduated high school from. I was just looking at who was on that. But yeah, and doing like YouTube comments and stuff. And then went into the gym and worked out a little bit, which I'll put my thing on the vlog. But yeah, and now it's 10:33 at night. I'm parked just on the other side of the block from the gym. Hopefully in a pretty good place. You know, if you really look, if you're like attuned to somebody living in a van, you're going to look at me and you're going to know that I'm sleeping in my van because I'm not parked like directly in front of a house or anything. But I think I'll just park in a different place each time, you know, or unless I find a really good secure place, and I'll just go there every time. That's my strategy. But I'll show you where I'm camping tomorrow. So anyways, I didn't have the chance to make these videos I wanted to make today. I don't like making videos at night. I mean, I do my vlog at night because it's the end of the day and I have to, but I don't like making like a video about something else at night because you can't see my face as well, and it's better to just do a video in the day. So I think that's what I'm going to do a video in the day. Yeah, I'm excited to have another day, another 2 weeks at this gym and work out hard. I was looking in the mirror a little bit today, and I think my body's starting to come together a little bit. You know, muscles are perking up. So like, you know, it's only going to get better. I'm excited to get big and in shape and everything. And keep working on the timeline. Keep moving forward with that. I didn't do anything on the timeline today. Well, actually a little bit, but not much. So yeah, that's that. Gonna watch the movie now. Signing off.